Hi, welcome to this video. This is Tina from tinas.com, and today I'm speaking about Mars through the 12 astrological signs. So, what exactly does Mars stand for in your natal chart? It's very important to understand that because Mars is all about our impulses, it's what attracts us, it's our actions in this physical 3D world, And an afflicted Mars may mean many things. Relationships just not working out, any form of karma or work that you try to put out there always gets spoiled. So, a lot of this could be understood by understanding how Mars functions in your natal chart. So, Mars in Virgo. Mars is a quintessential male. As I said, it's about the impulse to move, to grow, to experience. It rules Aries and Scorpio. And Virgo, I would say, is quite a problematic placement for Mars. It's not an easy placement, and why is that? It's because Virgo is tremendously detail oriented, whereas Mars, which rules Aries is not so much about details. It's about trailblazing energy. Okay, with Virgo is not so much about starting something new. Okay, it's essentially about completing and continuing little actions every single day, so it adds up to the bigger picture. Okay, that's what Virgo is all about. Mars does not understand this energy. So unless Mars has really supportive aspects, if you have Mars in Virgo, it's an iffy placement. But then again, uh, Virgo is very quick, mercurial in thought, ruled by Mercury, and very detail oriented. So Mars here, functioning nicely, would be able to complete and continue with whatever career field you take or whatever relationship you go into. So for Mars in Mars is our relationship. For a male, it speaks of what kind of a lover he is, and in a woman, it speaks of what kind of lover she'd be attracted to. There are many other things when you look at uh, bringing into natal charts together, like Moon, Venus, Lilith. That Mars is really important. Okay, really, really important. Tells you of your sexuality, and Mars in Virgo is can be clinical, can be obsessed with OCD, like cleanliness, hygiene, because in many cases I have seen Mars and Venus in Virgos to be very concerned about their physical body, because Virgo also has to do with healing the physical body, okay, and healing in general. It's if you notice someone eats very healthy, then you'll probably, if you study their natal chart, then you might, I would say, you will observe that they are very Virgo strong, very Virgo dominant, which is why they can understand healthy eating. They understand the necessity of yoga and continuing it every day. So Mars in Virgo has this kind of continuation to it. So um, if you're dating a Mars and Virgo guy and he's let you in, and you're not really committed to him, then break it off, because he just to let you in his sacred space means a lot. He doesn't do that. Actually, Mars in Virgo can go. They won't fall for just about anything. They will wait for the right person, and even if that means periods of inaction, okay, and I mean no sex, they're ready to do it. They won't go to the club just to get laid. Okay, they won't do that. They are they'll wait for the right encounter. And I'm not saying every time it has to be the twin flame or soulmate, but in the position they'll put themselves in, it's never going to be just a random sudden thing. If it is a random sudden thing and a one night stand with a Mars and Virgo, then that's a really big deal for that person. Okay, because that's hugely out of their comfort zone. And for them to just get into that space and to experience that means that they've let go. And Mars in Virgo, it's a very critical energy and you can't let go. Can't let go. For a woman who has a Mars in Virgo, it doesn't matter if mm, a husband buys her a diamond ring, it's not going to impress her. But what she wants a man to do is probably, if she's a reader, buy her a first edition copy of a classic that she likes. That's going to touch her soul. And that is a gift that will never be forgotten. Okay? Forgotten. Okay? So they like things that touch them. Although Virgo is not emotional, but they like things that mean. So if you give them gifts, you give them gifts that mean something to them, and it doesn't have to be huge. It can be something small, something thoughtful, something that really touches their soul, and that's how they'll be loyal. Mars in Virgo male will show his love to you by doing day to day things, by taking care of your day to day scenario. He'll be there for you, he'll be there with advice, with maybe help you on doing things around the house, maybe even helping you raise the children. Mars in Virgo is very practical, and I've seen lots of people, males with Virgo energy, always help out around the house because Virgo is sort of the sign of service, okay, the archetype of the servant. I think society has vilified the idea of service and servants because everyone in this manifestation is a necessity. That's why they're here. So people who hate people who provide service but want their service is hypocritical. They're huge hypocrites. And we all have to acknowledge that service is necessary, and Mars in Virgo appreciates service and understands service, and that's how they want to serve you. Okay, they will cook for you, they will bring you a soup when you're sick, they'll grind that hummus for you, they'll do whatever it takes for you to run smoothly in your day-to-day life, because Virgo is also sixth house. It has to do with day-to-day activities. Okay, Mars in Virgo, Virgo is also a sign of enemies. So here Mars can attract useless people who can speak ill of the native. Sometimes I've seen this happen. But other than that, industry being practical when it comes to solutions with regards to your relationship. So if you're a moon in Pisces and Venus in Leo and a Pisces ascendant and stuff like that, then you might find a Mars in Virgo person like, are you serious? You know what what happened? So cold, but they're not. They're actually extremely warm people, but they express themselves differently. And I've seen that Mars in Virgo, once they let go of their inhibitions, even the women Mars in Virgo, once they let go of their control factor and wanting to, dissect every experience, once they get over that and they open up to the Virgo energy. Also remember that Virgo is the Vestal Virgins who were sexually autonomous beings in ancient Rome. And there's a tremendous sexual energy with Virgo because Virgo and Scorpio have actually fused before in the 10, so in the 10 sign system, until they broke it up and they got Libra. So this is there's a tremendous sexual side to Mars and Virgo, and definitely massages and Lots of foreplay, because that's how they like to stimulate the body and then get to the mind. Virgo is a good mix of the body and the mind, because uh, earth element and Mercury, which is all about communication, fire. So it's very interesting mix. And I said so much because I have my Mars in Virgo. Can you believe that? But I do. So take care. Please don't forget the thumbs up button, and subscribe, of course, comment, and visit my website www.uniquehealth.com.